And with lots of the schedule remaining, Clark, what are you looking for tonight?
You know, Kevin, at this point of the season, I think you begin to see how and who these coaches want to play in their rotations. And I think it's critical that you have a secure, anchored identity as a team.
Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Alvarez. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Struthers. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Q. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cowboy, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. Alvarez can't get it to go. Here's Q. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Cowboy. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
Here's Alvarez from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Q. Pass to Cowboy. Takes a shot at the elbow. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Struthers. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They make things tough on him inside, but he stays cool and finds his finish.
Timeout, timeout.
Team. Substitution on the court.
.135 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And this is how you run screen and rolls. He's terrific at capitalizing off them.
Over to the left wing. Uncovered. Unable to get that one.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
The layup missed. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's good.
Strong drive to the rack. Love watching him be assertive on offense.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Stolen away. And here comes the break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Pass to Cowboy. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
That first quarter looked like a track meet for them. Lots of funning and running.
It's kind of like one of my practices. Either way, great job in transition.
Puts up a three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Six on the shot clock. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And he gets it to go. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. They set the pick. From downtown. No good that time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
From about 16. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Several teams changing it up here. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Rob. Intercepted. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. It's stolen. They get a hand on it. Inside. No good with the layup. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, lays it up off the glass.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot blocker.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Able to tie the game up, but unable to give them the lead.
That one good for 2. He's got 6.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Q. 8 points his last outing. To the inside. He can't get that one to fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Being 40% from the field.
Third team foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul.
Long range from the inbound. He doesn't hit that one. In just 33%, struggling to get good looks. He's off on that one.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
That one goes in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Cowboy. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
There's the drive, and it's in there. He's got 9.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Five to shoot. Nifty move. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Alvarez. Still without a basket.
Great box out there. Walled his man off and collected the miss.
For the time, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's the 3. Fires from way outside. No good on the shot.
Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
And we've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
For the lead, and he can't bank that one in. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Cowboy. 6 points for him. 1:04 left to play in the third. Can't get it to fall. Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Baseline J on the way. That's good on the jump shot.
He's got a strong mid-range shot, so when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Q. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Way to set up the alley-oop.
Oh, the catch and flush.
If they can come all the way back, we'll remember that one.
Here's Alvarez. Still yet to score. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one goes. Count it.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
Here's Q. Here's Cowboy. And no good in the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Intense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Baseline jumper. Good on the shot.
Look, kept it on the pick and roll, and he made the most of it.
Driving in, Struthers, and the layup's good off the glass.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Puts it up from 12, and that one is off. 48% from the field, not bad at all. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Alvarez. Shoots the three. The shot will not fall. At 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Here, Del Rosario off with the layup. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Takes the three. He can't get that one.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's gotten fewer touches.
Pass to Alvarez. Shoots from the baseline. It's not going to go for him. Cowboy passes to Q. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Cowboy, and no good, trying to use the glass. Cowboys gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. .110 left in the fourth quarter.
They've got to get points in bunches and in a hurry.
Yeah, and a lot of luck. It would be very difficult for them to get back into this one.
Trying to end the drought. That shot is off. Being in this game, 45%. Right wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alvarez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Alvarez. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They are still fighting hard. That's admirable, but I think this one's just about done.
Yeah, not looking good for him. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens.
Here's Cowboy. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Alvarez.
Look, I don't like to be premature about this, but this thing is done, over, cooked.
Well, it's our job to be honest, and come on, no way they're coming back.
The shot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Picking up a road win, Mike, pretty handily tonight.
On the road, you usually take what you can get. So they should be very happy with this victory.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.